proper. Back with our friend Cass here. So we promised to go investigate the remains of her caravan. She'll never live it down if we don't go, so let's get on it.
God, there's almost nothing left. Looks like whoever it was just in the mood for killing. Most of the cargo's ash, too. Not burned, looks like disintegrated. When I heard the reports, I assumed ash meant burned. So close to the Vegas wall, too. Don't that beat all? Must have happened during the day, though. They hadn't made a camp.
What would they have done during the day?
No idea. Maybe catch the sun in their eyes? Maybe they wanted the caravan to come to them, walk into an ambush. We should check the wagon. They may not have got everything. Whatever we find, it's yours. Least I can do for hoofing it all this way with me.
Well, damn right.
You know what? What happened in my caravan? Not the first time I've heard about an attack like that. One of our caravans got hit a few months back, and the caravan been burned too, along with the cargo. I wonder if he made the same mistake, and that other caravan got hit with energy weapons too. Yeah, it's a ways though. Hell of a detour. You sure?
Yeah, why not? It's a DLC anyway.
All right then, let's move out.
Actually, I will take that whiskey since I know how much I love it.
Serving up some.
Oh, wait, baby, more. There it is, no. Oh.
More energy weapons hit this caravan. Place has been picked clean. This is Brotherhood-level murder here. But they don't do things like that. This was done with a purpose. Let's poke around a bit, see what we can find. Might be something in the wreckage.
Uh-huh.
What's that? Looks like a map. Got the route along the west of Vegas, and they've marked another spot. Over here along this stretch. That's fucked up. Middle of nowhere.
All the middle of nowhere.
Yeah. Something's wrong. I can feel it. It's not any closer than the first. So if you'd rather let be, let me know.
What makes it
All right.
Oh boy. How horrid. What do you think, Cass? Lay it on me.
Another caravan burned, except someone made camp here. And I never heard about this attack. Let's look around. Something stinks.
Well, we're next to a rotting pack animal. It probably has something to do with it.
That does it. That's all I need to know.
What?
Crimson Caravan and the Van Graffs. They were behind burning these caravans, and they've got to answer for them. I'm gonna get some extra ammo, a few bottles of whiskey, and then show them how Cassidy's settle accounts.
Good evidence. We didn't do this due process, you know.
NCR? Are you out of your fucking mind? That'd take years. And with the war with the Legion, no way they're gonna waste time running up the Crimson Caravan or the Van Graffs.
How does that go last longer? Travel back west.
All right. If you poke around the Van Graffs and Alice, fine. But if I see either one go into their camp, I'm gonna start shooting, no matter what you find.
I've heard that elite units are on the way to support our armies here. I've heard the Legion's planning to unleash their best men against us.
Me to discreetly act here safely. You're looking right at me. Now, what's this about? The Crimson Company and the Van Graffs to undercut or eliminate all the rival caravan companies in the region, such as Gunrunners and Cassidy Caravan. In the case of Cassidy Caravans, Boy Van Graff has agreed to use mercenaries against Cassidy Caravans to drive down the company's value, allowing them to purchase remaining assets at a bargain price. Could you, Alice?
You find any evidence? So there's just one more safe to cover. Say what you will about the two leading ladies. They watch their lockers like crows. Still, you got one, so the other might not be impossible. If you get both, then let's talk. And I appreciate you putting yourself at risk like this. Thanks.
Alright, Cass, I think they kill you if they see you, so I'm gonna get you to wait here for a second.
I'll hold up here. Don't...
We're watching you closely.
Okay, so that's not an alternate way in. Perfectly good card game boards back here. It's a shame.
Hello?
Damn it. What is that? Um, Gloria, eh? Dear Miss Van Graff's come to my attention that Cassidy caravans have suffered a number of setbacks recently. I can only hope that this latest unfortunate events drive that young booze hound of an owner finally sell me her remaining assets. As per agreement, I have not insolvable efforts towards your weakening your competitors, the gunrunners. You can expect some serious and sudden surge of sales in the near future. Really, eh?
We're watching you closely.
Don't watch me, man. Let me pick that lock for Christ's sake.
Let's hit the road. You find any evidence yet? I'm not gonna wait forever.
Here's both of them.
No shit. There it is. The blood, the motive, as clear as day. They must have penned these with snake venom. But we got it. Now what? Sure, this damns them, but only if someone listens.
I'm trusting Ian Sierra.
Well, Jackson and the Mojave outpost could get it to the folks in the west. I wouldn't trust anyone closer to the Colorado. And the Crimson Caravan and the Van Graffs have their heart back west. Not sure it'll do any good, though.
The shadow one's the good. This we're going to Jackson.
All right, let's do.
That's what I say. Action Jackson, that's me
The
again.
Ranger vets are on their way from Baja. Never seen one before.
Appreciate the help. Wish I had more work for you, but nothing else on the radar at the moment.
Caravan conspiracy coming up.
What is it? Let me see. All right, this explains a lot of the lost caravans. I thought it was Legion work, but I can, if you make me a promise. I need you to swear you won't take revenge on Gloria or Alice. If you do, then your case is over, and we can't see that justice is done. I know some things are hard to let go, but you and Miss Cassidy need to understand that. Hear me?
You hear that, Cassidy? Promise gets where it needs to go.
I can promise that. What happens after? Not even God himself could move the Congress in or out of session. And this is a tricky matter. God, what a mess. People turning against each other when the Mojave's at risk of falling? If the Republic's sinkhole progress doesn't kill us, greed will. Thanks for bringing me this. I know revenge must have been tempting. For what it's worth, I appreciate you didn't shed any more blood. We need to save our strength for the Legion.
to the NCR government.
I'll do what I can. And those folks that got killed need to be answered for.
Whatever.
Well, that's settled, I suppose.
Kind of.
Feels... I don't know. I guess I feel relieved. I don't know what I feel. Wait, that's not true. I think the NCR back west, when riled, is going to be the worst enemy the Van Graffs and the Crimson Caravan ever had. They're all so mired in procedure and paper out there. The kind of evidence we gave is going to be worse than shooting them. I think that settles accounts with me and my men. That was some tricky political maneuvering, but worth it, even if it takes a few years.
Tom Harper giving her a permanent health bonus. Oh boy.
Ask him then.
I'm staring at your boobs and I notice you wear a pendant. What's up with the...
Gift for my dad, along with my name. Rose of Sharon Cassidy. Mom said he got the name out of some old world book about dirt pilgrims. Name sure sounds sweet, though. Anyway, pendant's a little rose. Originally thought it was one of Mom's tribal necklaces, but no. Came from Dad.
Bible?
You know, like one of the tribes from the east. We got him out west, too. NCR's herding them up, though, domesticating them.
He was a white legs?
Mom was from east of the Colorado, though. Not sure what tribe. Was before the time Caesar rounded them up, made them legion. She walked a hell of a way until she crossed paths with my dad, and he convinced her to stop walking. And lucky for me, he was a horny old bastard.
About... let's say that's one way to put it.
Didn't ask Mom to elaborate. Never heard her complain about his bedroom behavior. Only complain he wasn't around to do it no more. Not much to tell. He ended up walking east one day when I was young and never came back. Not a family deserter like some, though. Mom died waiting for him, and she had me to raise. She was sick, but she held off dying until I was old enough to be getting into trouble with the boys. As for Dad, I figure he just got himself lost or dead. Happens. And I'm not all boo-hoo about it, so save your glass for someone who's crying. Not a clue. When he left, I was too in my crib to understand why, and around the time Mom passed, I was too into my teens to listen. Got his name, got this pendant, and that's about it.
Where'd you learn shoot?
Short of caps is what taught me mostly. Ammo's expensive, so I learned to make every shot count. And hear tell my dad was a crack shot, so I don't want to dirty the family name. Not out of pride. Respect.
Okay. Dynamite.
Dynamite's for when you don't have enough bullets, want to clear a pass, or scare off geckos from a caravan. Some of Twister's out of the divide can block off a pass in no time, so you learn how to handle powder so you don't get trapped somewhere. Any event, I prefer shooting if it comes down to an argument. Don't worry, I'll carry my weight if a disagreement arises.
Firecracker knows how to use dynamite. Go figure.
What, you mean like spears? No, none of that. Mom was a tribal, but she didn't teach me anything like that.
Very well.
Heard they chew nails and spit napalm.
Serving up some hurt.
Endure pain. Simple shipments. Alrighty. That's what we came for, I guess.
Let's kick this in gear.
What? What's the big deal?
Life inside for us.
That how you want to play, huh?
Apparently they found out that
Need something
I squealed on them or something. Holy crap, those... Oh shit, that... Games have become persona non grata. That was a pretty sweet kill cam, I must say.
How's it going, friend? Looking for anything special?
Oh, it's good, so Courier into the Ultra-Luxe.
I do, but that's some dangerous stuff. I don't sell it to just anyone. I have to be a responsible businessman.
We'll make some caravan type of fire suppression.
I think that sounds reasonable. As long as you weren't going to do anything dangerous with it, I guess I can spare some. Come back anytime. Welcome back to Gamora. Find yourself a girl or a guy and have a drink. Your family.
Some chlorine for you, sir.
Hey, did you track down some chlorine for me? Great, yeah, this is just what I needed. Yeah, bye.
Bosses don't like no trouble in their place.
How did the key for that? Take a look.
You again. Make it quick.
Weapon parts.
Well, hot shit. Thank you. Must have been a real bitch getting it from the fiends. Thanks. Goodbye.
Good news, boss.
Hey, it's my good friend again. What can I do for you?
That was all the work you needed.
I heard you did some good work for us. Thank you. Here's a little cash from us to you. Try not to spend it all in one place.
Apparently didn't like me doing that. Let's see. Here's 2, 5. Ooh. What's that sound? You think, is it time to visit the White Glove Society? There's no
Beg your
dress code.
pardon, but could I trouble you to turn over your weapons?
What else is new? I trouble you to blow it at your ass? That'll go over well, won't it?
My deepest apologies for the slightest inconvenience. But we simply can't have anyone waving their weapons around in the hotel. It's not the atmosphere we wish to cultivate. Please, enjoy your stay.
Cultivate.
Farewell.
Life at the top is immensely satisfying.
Hello.
You hear there was some kind of shootout at one of them casinos on the Strip? Some people got killed or something.
You don't say.
Beg your pardon, stranger, but I'm looking for someone. You ain't seen a young man with dark brown hair and a white hat on lately, have you?
No.
Ain't nobody got one darn piece of news about my boy. Not one lousy speck of information. Ain't got one Brahmin unaccounted for across a dozen ranches. But I'm here for an hour and my own son just up and disappears on me.
His bodyguard getting done, I can't.
Made me a special arrangement with the hotel. They want to do business with me, they got to play by my rules. A lot of people out there resent success. Might want to take a swipe at me. This makes them think twice. If I'd have been thinking, though, I'd have had him watching my boy instead. Then none of this would have happened. My boy, Ted, he was right here. I didn't leave him but a minute. I told him to stay put while I talked some things over with the White Glove folks. He was never one to stay tied down to a spot, though. Gets that from his mother. Got most of my staff out looking for him now. I'd be out myself, but I keep hoping he'll show up back here. Of course, if he does that, I'll whoop him till his skinny hide turns to leather for putting me through this. But that don't mean I wouldn't be grateful.
Say something with a white glove?
That's what they call themselves, the folk that run this place. They're the ones dressed all fancy with their bow ties and shiny dresses. Some of them got masks, too. Real hard to trust folks like that. A couple of them show their faces, and that's who I do my business with. I don't talk to none of the other ones.
And the business.
That's between me and the White Glove Society. But let's just say they control the food supply around here, and I got lots of food to give. But that ain't as welcome as you might think.
Alrighty.
I'd be more than happy to have you. Heck, I'll hire anybody with a pair of legs and at least one good eye at this point. There'd be a lot of money in it for you if you can get him back to me safe. And if he ain't, you can bet I'll pay for the names of the sons of bitches responsible.
Where's the beef?
Good day.
Penguin.
I've heard that.
How may I be of service, sir?
Village organization.
My, such a popular question. I suppose it is only natural to see us and wonder what it is that makes us special. The White Glove Society has only just made itself known to the public, of course, but our pedigree was established over generations. Were we always so refined? I'd be lying if I said yes. But I've always felt we were destined for a place atop modern society. And now, here we are. Not everyone can wear the finest clothes and eat the finest foods, obviously. That's just the reality we live in. But surely we can agree that the most tasteful, sophisticated people are the most deserving. That's what the White Glove Society is all about.
Okay.
Indeed.
Elite units are on the way to support our armies here.
Okay, back from our second crash. Here at the Ultra-Luxe. A named NPC. Kibu.
Good day.
Just up wearing masks. Look for someone.
Oh, well, it's a big hotel. You should talk to Marjorie. She's in charge and she can probably help you find anyone you might need. She usually works at the front of the Gourmand. She likes to see how people respond to it. You can get to the Gourmand from the lobby here. It's a big set of double doors on the first floor of the eastern side. Can't miss it. Those are all members of the White Glove Society. Our founder Marjorie gave us all a dress code. There's only one rule to it. In her words, we must dress in such a way that no one can be said to have dressed better than us. As for the masks, I'm not allowed to tell you. We're sworn to secrecy. Actually, that's not true. That's just what we're supposed to say. I think Marjorie likes them for the mystery they create, and the way they make it clear that we're different from everyone else. But you didn't hear that from me.
Okay. Alright, your mask.
Must have forgotten to put it on. How embarrassing.
You're a dead man. Logomon. Where's your mask, Marjorie?
Welcome to the Ultra-Luxe. I do hope it exceeds your every expectation.
What business?
What else? Mr. Gunderson and I have been discussing his livestock. It's put us in a rather delicate position, you see, his coming here. Not that we aren't grateful for his generous offer. But our executive chef, Philippe, has transformed Brahmin steak into a delicacy. He really is a genius. Everyone wants it. But a delicacy is just that, delicate. If everyone can get it, it ceases to be a delicacy. It becomes a perfectly ordinary staple. And if the gourmand serves staples, it would no longer draw the caliber of people it deserves. It would be a diner or a family restaurant.
Oh my god, not a Denny's.
So as much as we'd all love for there to be enough steak for everyone, I'm afraid there are more important things to consider.
Where's the boy?
This again? I thought this was all settled. I answered every one of that investigator's questions to his satisfaction and gave all the help I could. I know our reputation hasn't always been spotless, but that's all in the past now. How some people can't get over it is beyond me. For the last time, the White Glove Society has never and will never consume human flesh for any reason. It's written in the charter.
What an odd thing to say.
Now, didn't I already tell you that we don't do that sort of thing? We do not engage in cannibalism here under any circumstances. Though we haven't always been the White Glove Society. There was another time, a dark time, when we went by a different name. But that's all changed now. We've evolved past such base impulses since settling into our new home. I've seen to it that those days are behind us.
Yeah, I hate people too. What decides about this, parents?
There was an investigator who came through here last week. He'd been hired by a young man whose bride-to-be went missing during their stay here. Well, you can already guess what probably happened, can't you? It seems perfectly likely that she got cold feet and ran off. And that young groom just didn't have a clue, the poor dear.
Get cold feet inside a pressure cooker. Man, he just recently missing.
A man? Well, then this can't be. 2 disappearances in my hotel? What will people say? I'm going to have a word with my staff about security on the premises. Whether these people are found or not, our guests simply must feel safe in their own rooms.
Where's the investigator?
Why, yes, I think so, if he hasn't checked out yet, that is. I had our maitre d' Mortimer offer him a complimentary room for as long as it took for him to be satisfied. You see, the White Glove Society remains the very picture of courtesy, even in the face of such impolite accusations. We have nothing to hide here.
Why do you wear a mask?
Ta-ta.
Morty.
How may I be of service, sir?
Investigator.
Private investigator. Ah, yes, I remember the gentleman. This was about the missing bride. Such an awful thing. I do hope he finds her whereabouts. If I might pry, have you found something that will help his investigation?
I just gotta speak with him.
Of course, of course. Now, ordinarily, we don't give out guest information, but I think given the circumstances, he'll want to speak with you. Let's see. He hasn't checked out yet. If you head back to the hotel rooms, his will be 1 floor directly above you after you exit the lobby. I hope we can put this whole matter to rest at last.
Hey.
Indeed.
Uh-oh.
And then the fight started. Not even slowing it down.
What kind of weapon? Almost punch Cass. That's game. But this. That's my face off in the sink. Might as well. Let's call back to my steam room, 4 p.m. Probably close that so nobody starts talking.
I've heard that elite units are on the way to support our armies here.
The gay bathhouse. Okay, before something bad happens again. Nazi, eh?
Who are you?
I found a matchbook.
Matchbook? What about the man I gave it to?
He's quite dead.
Oh my goodness me. They must know he was talking to someone on the inside. They'll be watching everyone closer now. I knew this was a mistake.
What are you afraid of?
Mortimer. If he realizes it was me the investigator was planning to meet, he'll have me killed.
What are been disappearances?
Yes. The White Glove Society strictly forbids eating humans, but we weren't always the White Glove Society. Mortimer and some of the others have regressed to the old ways. They've taken many people over the last few months, but always from Freeside or secluded places where they wouldn't be missed. It wasn't enough. Lately, they've gone for tourists here on the Strip, even in the hotel. I guess that's the hazard of a cannibal becoming a gourmet. It's hard to please a refined palate.
Boy, howdy. You can talk about
the girl, the one who disappeared. I know what happened to her.
Oh?
Because I distracted her fiancé while they took her. Well, I'm not proud of it, but I had to. They could see I was having second thoughts. Some of the White Gloves began meeting privately a while back. Started talking about how we'd lost our identity. I started attending because I thought it was about changing our politics. Then they started talking about returning to the old ways, and there was no way out. They'd kill me for the things I heard them say.
Ed Gunderson.
He's alive, as far as I know. They're trying to keep him fresh. Mortimer has special plans for him. The White Glove Society has a banquet every night at 7. It's in our private section. Mortimer wants to reintroduce humans into our cuisine. Since eating people is a crime we punish by death, he's going to do it in secret. After everyone has eaten it, he'll tell them. With no real way to punish everyone, in Mortimer's mind anyway, their minds will be open to the idea of eating people as a delicacy.
Gotta keep them dead.
I don't know exactly. I wasn't in on it. I think some of them have stopped trusting me. But you can bet they're keeping him near the gourmand. Our chef, Philippe, has an obsession with fresh ingredients. It'd be back in the members-only section, so you'll have to be careful. Don't be seen, and more importantly, don't let them see Ted in the open. It's guarded both at the lobby entrance and in the access tunnels leading from the main restaurant.
Dude, help me.
I could sponsor you as an honorary member. The White Gloves are always looking for people who can elevate their status. You'd certainly fit the bill with everything you've done around here. Otherwise, you'll have to find some way to get inside quietly. It won't be easy, and it'll be harder still to get them out.
Reserves it should be easy to stop.
That may be true, but I wouldn't recommend it. He's built a reputation, and it isn't for calmness and impartiality. He's not what he looks like. They call him Hurricane Heck, The man built his empire by hiring mercenaries to drive off the competition.
We
Lately, he's been
can't.
attacking our Brahmin suppliers so he can take over their business. He's the sort to pound in a nail with a wrecking ball. If you give him the whole story on this, he'd be liable to raise the entire hotel. And God knows what he'd do to the rest of the strip.
They punish Mortimer for this deception?
They might, but to him, the legacy of returning to the old ways is worth his own life. I don't think he expects it, though. I don't either. Nothing is more important to the society than being on the cutting edge of New Vegas cuisine. Mortimer's idea will appeal to that need. He just has to get them over the taboo. Otherwise...
Discussions how to get Ted out.
Well, they'll all be sampling pre-war wines before the meal. Maybe it's as simple as drugging them. Although that wouldn't stop any future kidnappings. You'd have to expose Mortimer, but he's going to confess anyway. What if his revelation were a lie? What if no one had eaten human flesh but him? If you could somehow replace Philippe in the kitchen and serve a convincing substitute instead, you could walk Ted right through the middle of that room after Mortimer speaks, and then he'd have some explaining to do. Philippe has been trying to approximate the taste of human flesh for years. He must have a recipe somewhere.
Okay. Oh no.
Welcome to the Ultra-Luxe. Why, yes, of course. The White Glove Society is the most exclusive club in all of New Vegas. Perhaps the entire world.
I want in, damn it.
It's only natural that you'd need a sponsor from within the club who can vouch for your good name. Originally, we didn't allow anyone else in, you see. Founding members only. We thought exclusivity would make us the envy of everyone who's anyone. And it has. But then I had the idea to allow honorary members. Lower in status, naturally, but it just makes people want to be us even more. And the right people could certainly do wonders for our image. Celebrities, philanthropists, we want only the very best. And you most certainly fit the bill. Given your deeds on the strip alone, I can safely say that you would be a prized addition to our honorary ranks. You have my full support, and you are welcome to join us at our nightly banquets in our special section of the Gourmand. I hope to see you there.
Oh, you will.
The best men against us.
Velvet rope.
Why are you standing still? Do you think the world waits for you while you stand there drooling? Get back out there and get to work.
Fight me. The roots. Cracking a terminal and the cannibals catch and we lose karma for it. Can you believe it? Very nice.
Prim wimped out and accepted NCR rule. Some people will do anything to feel safe. My daddy's gonna kill all you bastards once he finds out what you done to me.
Odd way to introduce yourself, but okay.
My daddy sent you? God damn it, I almost died in here. What the hell took you so long? It's just one damn hotel. Who did this to me anyway? They hit me over the head before I got a look at them.
They were gonna eat you.
What in the Sam hell? Eat me? What kind of sick bastards would eat a person? I'll tell you what, as soon as I'm out of here, and my daddy knows the story, you can bet there ain't gonna be no white hat society no more.
There's just more to my shoulders.
To hell with that. You've seen those freaks. They dress the same, talk the same. You can bet they all eat the same too. They deserve what my daddy's gonna have coming for them.
Apple baby. We're not gonna listen.
All right. But there's gonna be some justice one way or another. I'll see to that. Let's go. I'll be right behind you. Come on, move it.
Glad that's over.
You guys leave waiting here.
How may I?
I thought I told you to get lost.
Towards anger, it's untowards issues.
What kind of harebrained fucking psychobabble bullshit is that?
Yeah.
I yell at people because I like yelling at people, and because they fucking deserve it. Not because Mumsy and Daddykins didn't hug me enough.
Projecting with parents.
Oh, I see how it is. You think because my father walked out on us when I was 5, now I have to yell at people. Or because my mother was a deranged chem fiend who regularly brought strange men home who told me to call them uncle. Or because my sisters would lock me in a shipping crate when they didn't want me around. And my brother... God, I'd forgotten about that. How could they do that to me? I can't stay here. I need to be alone. How could they...
How could you?
Come on.
All I'm doing is pissing him off. Tag me. Need a duck.
Oh my God. Ted, are you all right?
Quit your hollering. I'm fine.
You got me my boy back. I got no words. Now, I hope you didn't do no harm to whoever's responsible for this. I want to skin their hides myself.
Where's Morty?
Well, that does it. None of them maniacs will ever do business with Heck Gunderson long as they live. Hell, I'll put me together a damn blockade. Hit 'em where it hurts. They control the food? Well, there ain't gonna be no food. Not for anybody in this whole damn town. It's a goddamn monument to inhumanity. Let 'em starve. Biggest favor anyone's ever done this hellhole.
They want you to go in the city to eat each other.
I don't like this place. Whole strip, really. Ever since I got here, the stink of it has flooded my nostrils. But you got a point. They're already hell-bent on depravity here. All I'd be doing is helping them along. All right. Well, I promised you I'd make it worth your while. So here you are. Try not to lose it all at the same casino.
Hey, Storms, how's it going? I'm a troublemaker. You're good at hurt, even though you're occasionally trouble. That's me. Well, folks, I guess that's all I have for now. I will thank you for watching as usual. You can find me on Facebook, YouTube, Twitter, Reddit. And yeah, have an awesome time wherever you go. I'll bye-bye for now.